I guess it was inevitable that somebody would start a real estate company that specifically matches up California conservatives or Republicans who want to find a redder place to live. Joining us right now to talk about this is the founder of conservativemove.com, Paul Chabot. Paul, how are you?
Oh, I'm great. Thanks so much for having me. Good morning to you and your listeners.
Welcome aboard. So how big a market is this?
It's a huge market, and I will say we've only been in business about a week, and we have been just shocked at how much attention it has received and just how overwhelmed I and our staff are. There is a tremendous wave of sentiment, a lot obviously from California wanting to leave, and so we are blessed to have the opportunity and to tell their stories.
And what is the story? When people contact you, what is it that they're looking to get away from besides taxes?
Right. So, most of them are families, and we are doing the best we can to market towards middle-class families. What we're talking about is leaving areas of California where they have high crime, poor schools, lack of ability to find jobs, or unaffordability in housing, or maybe they're just frustrated overall with California government. They hear about the raise of the gas taxes coming, they're not happy with the bullet train, or maybe the potential single-payer system, and they've just had enough. So when they find us, it's a sense of relief, and we help them relocate. Right now, our focus area is North Texas, about 30 miles north of Dallas, Collin County, about 20 cities out here, and one of the most conservative counties in Texas.
And is it exclusively Texas, or do you have properties that you're representing in other states?
We will absolutely be moving into other states. We wanted to start small with a pilot project and see what the interest was. And now that we've seen it's exploded on a national level, we will be expanding to a number of other locations here shortly.
We're talking about Paul Chabot. The company is called conservativemove.com. We've been documenting this for a number of years, the exit from California of native-born Californians. The population of California continues to rise rapidly, but it's mostly through foreign immigration, both legal and illegal, and the birth rate. But we are actually losing population from older Californians. A lot of it has to do, by the way, with retirement. When people hit retirement age, they take their wealth, and it's just an expensive place to live, and they leave. I remember a couple of years ago doing a story that Nevada alone had gained $20 billion in wealth from Californians who moved from California to Nevada. That's just one state, and that's a number of years ago. That number is undoubtedly much higher by now.
Yeah, and I would say, my wife and I, we were native Californians, 43 years in the state. We lived in Rancho Cucamonga. I was in law enforcement 21 years, in San Bernardino, military 16 years. Traditional family, 4 young kids, age 9, 8, 7, and 3. We saw our area of the Inland Empire turn what was a conservative, strong, family-friendly region to an increase of crime. AB 109, Prop 47, could no longer take our kids to many parks. Taxes were high, just a very different California from when I was raised there, when our schools were some of the best in the country, and now they're some of the worst in the country in California. For us, it was an easy move, and we simply want to do is tell other families, look, we can do it, and so can you.
So, in a given week, how many people are contacting? When they contact you, do they overtly say, I'm a conservative, I'm a Republican, I want out?
Not always. I would say that, well, first off, we've been operational for only a week, and we've had well over 1,000 individuals or families contact us from about 40 different states. And I would say 75% of our contacts are from California, and well over half are from Southern California. They don't always identify as conservative or et cetera, and we don't really mind that. We want to help everybody, and on a selfish perspective, I want people to talk about what makes up a great community. What is it about conservative values that families like when we talk about good schools, low-paying jobs, low crime, et cetera? So for me, we hope that there's a lot of people who maybe don't identify politically, but say, I want to raise my children in a place where I can feel safe, have a job, and just really enjoy the American dream. So by nature, I think we're going to attract a lot of different groups.
All right. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate it. Interesting story. Paul Chabot, founder of conservativemove.com.